Swaddy Cup, Ricky in Isaan here, Thailand. Rural Thailand, that's where I live. Chayapum, I still get asked often. I'm in Chayapum province. And it will do your head in this country sometimes. Wonderful place. Couldn't think of a place I'd rather be. But Thailand will do your head in sometimes with the way it works. And that's part of living here. Have a look at my trees anyway. So, mango tree, still alive. Doesn't look like it's doing super great though, does it? And it's got these little, I don't know, they like little mangoes starting to grow. Someone was saying you take the fruits off the trees and otherwise it puts the energy into the fruits and it grows well. So we took the lemons off the lemon tree. Lemon tree's been planted for a good week. I don't think that looks great either. But it's trial and error, isn't it? Trial and error. If that gets really shonky, I could move it over near the other lemon tree. I reckon that lemon tree looks better, and the banana plants aren't looking so great a week on either, but give them time. We've had funny weather this week, not a lot of sun. The sun's probably been out just yesterday and today, and our lemon tree over here. And then something else, it's the wall, of course. So everyone I speak to who actually knows something about building says there's nothing about the wall to be concerned about. And it is just people in the comments stressing me out probably about the wall. I mean, the soil, someone said the soil's not fresh. It is fresh. There was no soil here 6 weeks ago. Probably a week before we moved in, the soil got dumped here. So of course there's going to be erosion and the soil needs time to set. The wall has not moved at all. You get the level out, it's still 0%. And we've got concrete up by the add-on kitchen. The concrete has not disconnected from the wall at all. So the wall has not shifted. I am up for, of course, what to do. People just like to comment French drain. I don't know what French drain means, mate. But people like to comment French drain. Okay, so do I put a drain there with a French flag? I don't know. The foundations of the wall, solid as. So, I mean, the land here is quite high up, as you can tell. If you go up here, the wall's nearly as tall as me, and you can see some of the foundations for the wall. So the wall's foundation's solid. And of course, if there is a 1% possibility of an issue at the moment, which I'd say the possibility of an issue is pretty low, I want to jump on it and fix it up. But here you can see some of the, I guess, the foundations for the wall, and it goes down lower than that again. So the wall is fine. I'm not worried about the wall too much, other than the stresses that's brought on from YouTube of everyone telling you that it's the end of the world and the wall's going to fall down and you know what I mean? Your house is going to wash away. Someone said in the comments, one solution was, again, I think they said French drain, but also the other option is just to concrete that up. And that sounds fine with me. I'll go get a quote shortly, if people in this video agree. Find out how much to concrete that up. It wouldn't be much at all. And then give it a bit more time to set and park the car there. I mean, that's all shaded in the afternoon, so don't even need to stress too much about the roof, do I? My only thing is it too soon? Like, that land's only been there for weeks. I know the kitchen's on fresher soil too, but the kitchen, they did some compaction method. We could do that here as well to really compact it in more. This has just been dumped here weeks ago, like with a tractor. That's it. Like, to me, the fact that the water is eroding a little bit out the walls because we've had heavy rains is a good sign, because of how fresh this soil is. Like, this soil was not even here at all. It was a slope, it was a trench previously, wasn't it? And that means, you know, all the water and that just goes out rather than it sitting here like a sponge. Like, it rained pretty heavy just 2 days ago, and it is rock hard. So I don't know, probably the last time I speak about the wall, unless we do some actions on it. But do you think I just concrete this up and then never think about it ever again? Anyway, everyone's asleep. The wife's asleep, the daughter's asleep. Once they wake up, we're going to head to Bunkai down the road, and I need to get something for the whippersnipper. I need to get like a strap or like a harness so I can hold the whippersnipper. And then I need to give this grass a good mow, which will probably happen tomorrow. But the grass needs a good mow, doesn't it? Particularly down the back there. Got to keep the snakes away. That's a worry in Thailand. Snakes. Right, Mr. DIY. Got some shoe glue. Trying to fix my boots. So channel member Ant reckons tape them up too. So I reckon glue the heels back on, and then we'll tape them up, and still be fine to use out on the go. Little Lily's doing much better after a nap. Got the fly swatter and the market. The market's next door too, so we're going to try and find a little bit of dinner. Spray bottle and gloves. Alrighty, go find some food. Mr. DIY. We've got to park here because it's very hard to get a park here, and the market's next door. We'll go find Lily a bit of dinner. Something anyway. These shops, they like pre-make the meals in bulk and you just buy a bag. We're going to get the larb, but I'm not sure the larb will be any good for her. But she ate a lot of rice for lunch. Yeah, there's got bowls all the way out there, don't they? You can get a meal. Yeah, it looks alright, eh? We're waiting that long. I took Lily for a walk to get out the sun. Yeah, Mare's there. And had to come back because we're just going to be standing in the sun. It's hot, stinking hot today. Alright, we're back at the greatest, I don't know, store I've ever been to in my life. This warehouse of, I guess, convenience goods store should have what I'm looking for. If anywhere's going to have one, it'll be here. We've got a harness here, no idea, 75 baht maybe? Just a shoulder harness. And yeah, it's just so the whippersnipper can sit up on my shoulder when I cut the grass. They don't have the full double-sided harness, so that will do. So the shopkeeper's gonna go have a look, but if you didn't see the video when I was here last time, you should see the size of this place. It has everything you could need. Anything you need, you come here, mate. But yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say whippersnipper, it's these things here, just for cutting the grass. They use the metal, see the metal blades? They don't use a little string, they use the metal blades in Thailand. Sunday afternoon now. What are you eating? Lily? What's this? Guava, or the Thai word's like phalang. She's liking her guava. She had it, she was trying to eat it like an apple, so we had to cut it up for her. Anyway, I tried fixing up my boots. Tried fixing my wellies. They've sat here overnight with some shoe like sealant. They'll hopefully glue the soles back on, because these are good boots. And it won't be enough, I don't think. But we want to make do with what we have here in Isaan. People love to ask, how do you survive? How do you get by there? Well, I'm not going to go buy another pair of boots. I'm going to try to fix them. So, I think, put the shoes on. Maybe I can get some socks. And give them a good tape too. And then they should be good enough to wear, surely. Hey, what do you think? Are these the most ridiculous things you've ever seen? I mean, makes them wearable. They might just fall apart 10 minutes into doing some whippersnippering. So far it seems like they're working. I must say the shoe glue is rubbish because the heels were hanging off, but yeah, what do you think? Seems like it does the job, doesn't it? What's the worst? Chuck them in a bin and paid 20 baht for tape, another 40 baht for some glue. I guess we'll find out. Someone will also probably comment, go to a shoe repairman. I don't know where a shoe repairman is, and I'm not going all the way to the city just to fix some shoes and then having to go back again and spend an hour driving to find a shoe repairman. If it works, it works. If not, I'll just wear Crocs. Biggest mission we've got, and it's not too bad yet, is we've got to contain the yard, don't we? Getting a little jungly down there. Got to whippersnip when I can. Lily's not happy. I don't really want her to come outside as well when I'm doing this. I can't do it when she's sleeping because it's going to be very loud. So your hands are a bit tied there, aren't they? It took me a little while. It's been a good... How old am I now? 30, I reckon 12 to 14 years since I've done the whippersnipper. Got to really get that sideways motion. It's not perfect as you can tell, but hey, a lot better than what it was. I'll probably do it for the in-laws too. Their house needs a good trim. And just this, it's just good to keep those snakes away, isn't it? I'll just do up to the water tanks, pop Lily to bed for afternoon nap, and then come back and tidy up the rest. Very quick, I reckon 20 minutes I did most of the yard. Of course, as more things grow, it'll take longer. But how's the blade, mate? In Australia, we have a little plastic string here, metal blade like a machete, mate. That gets it cut real good. Lily's not happy. She's just still a bit unwell, really croaky cough and no fever, just a bit of a cold really. Nothing urgent, but no point having her with Daisy and Daisy getting sick too. Somehow again it's only infected one. Seems to be a bit of a trend with these two. Only one gets sick and the other one's right. Okay. It's stinking hot. I'm gonna have a shower. The yard looks a lot better now. We're gonna get something so we can grow some grass over here eventually, like this, if you consider it grass. But I'm happy with that as a lawn. And down the back as well. The trees are hanging in there. The lemon tree and mango tree seems alright, but down the back here, this was a big jungly mess. Just don't want snakes. And we have seen snakes out here, but I don't want snakes coming too close to the house with kids, you know. Not sure if I should just trim that up for them or if they'd rather I just leave it, so I'll find out from the in-laws. But yeah, this part here looks a lot more suitable. My girls are sleeping there, Lily, and then I'll show you guys the village market. This village we're living in has a market, its own market in the village. I've never had that before, and it's not bad, eh? We'll take Lily down there for a bit of fun. She's doing alright. The boot's held up, so that's a pass. What's the worst? Tape it up. Life's good, guys. Life's good. This thing too, absolute winner. Comfy as. Alright, it's a stinker today. It'd be 37, something like that. Unusually warm weather for this time of the year. Keeping the glass door shut just because it's been a bit windy and annoying. And I must say, it's pretty cool. Like, it's not very hot in the house, so it's got to be the roof, mate. I'm pretty happy with it. What do you reckon, Lily? You got some lotion. It definitely, as you'd expect, it's definitely warm in the kitchen with the bare tin roof, no insulation. But even that's not too bad. We keep these slats shut just because the afternoon sun. But if you have the slats open, it makes a big difference. You're basically outside. We should have those slats down the back open. But having the slats open, it's basically, you know, outside temperature just in the shade. So I don't know, like, obviously this side of the house does quite well in the afternoons. That's where our bedroom is. The other side, there's no trees or anything yet, so it's just copping the sun. But yeah, it's got to be the tiles. The tile roof just must do well with the sun, even a flat roof. Wouldn't say there's any issues at all with any heat or anything, so it's got to be the tiles. That's my uneducated guess. So we do have the grey, basic grey blocks. You know, the cheap grey blocks that you use to build houses. There's no AAC, there's no gap in between, and yeah, we're bloody happy with it, mate. Because even just the door shut, you couldn't have the door shut in the last rental. You had to have the door open or you'd be sweltering. So I don't know how we've winged it with heat resistance. Someone, I think it was Wendy, you mentioned, would you consider putting a fan out here? I think that'd be a ripper idea, eh? Have a fan out here, sit on the porch. It's nice out here. But yeah, another idea I had before we go to the village market in about half an hour. We'll get there around 5. It'll still be a bit warmish. Yeah, so the grey blocks like that, that's what the house is built with, just a cheap greys. And it's bloody brilliant against the heat so far. But today and yesterday, stinkers, mate. An idea I was thinking about recently, just driving through Katum sub-district near Latyai. There'll be a few of you that know what I'm talking about. And I was just thinking, for later, we could put those skinny, they're like skinny eucalyptus trees. I can't see any around here, but they're bloody everywhere when you drive through the fields. Skinny eucalyptus trees. You could border them up nicely. So they're on the sides of roads a lot out here, and they get really tall. They're really thin, so they're not like the big gum trees. There must be a different variety. No idea where to buy them from, but I reckon we could just get them somewhere. Like a little sapling would be growing. And when we have a fence in here, we could just cover it with the eucalyptus trees because they get very tall. At least 10 metres tall. And it'll just shade the side of the house even more in the afternoons. I reckon we'll fence it up by the end of the year. And yeah, that's copping all the afternoon sun. And it is a stinker. I can't say it enough, it is a stinker. But yeah, just really surprised at how well this house does with the heat. Yeah, Papa's just out here wandering around. You got the AC remote. We don't need the AC remote. We don't run the AC during the day. Lily had it on when she was having a kip. She had her nap. Thank you. And as I've said in here, yeah, there's no AC at all. So we're just living off fans and door shut, mate. But yeah, just so surprised. I thought it was just worth noting. So surprised about how well the house is doing. I guess the back of the house gets protected from the sun. Like this sort of dining room gets protected from the sun with this kitchen. So, no, I don't know how we winged it, mate. Other than tile roof, maybe. All right, it's market time. We'll head 200 metres down the road on the motorbike, so don't get too stressed about being on a motorbike. You go to the market, see what's for sale here at the market in the village. Got the jumping castle. It's not bad for the little village. How's this for the just a little village? It's pretty big. Down the end we've got the cloven and all that. Very, very hot. Lily isn't too concerned by the balloons yet. Now she is. Got all the pre-packed meals as well, like we saw yesterday at the market. You sort of just get whatever you want once a week in the village. Go to the pole. When you're old enough, jumping castle. And yeah, we're blocked in. How many people rocked up? Finish off today with a bit of footy. Real footy here. Not super keen on the footy. But she's walking around the yard, which is much better with the cut grass, isn't it? Get the football for Papa. Pick you up. I'm gonna pick you up. Gotta get the football. Can't be picking you up every time.